What's going on, you guys? This is Cooked Vegetables back in here with another podcast for my brothers. How is everybody doing, man? I hope you're doing absolutely amazing wherever you happen to be in the world. The title of today's podcast is going to be Your Energy Makes People Want to Copy You on Semen Retention. I have started to notice another quirk of being on this retention journey / lifestyle. Quite simply, the energy of a retainer triggers people to try really hard to copy you. I don't really know what to make of this strange phenomenon because it is just plain weird, to be honest. Sometimes it is funny to see adults trying so hard to copy another adult, and some other times it's just really annoying. I have also found that this desire to copy a retainer is not limited by gender. A retainer may in fact have both biological females and males who want to copy them, even if said copycats lack the tools to effectively do so. So for instance, a long-term retainer who works in the STEM, science, technology, engineering, and medicine fields like I do, might notice Margaret in accounting trying really hard to copy his demeanor and manner to no avail. When I started noticing this trend of people trying to copy my energy, I was initially confused. I was confused because I didn't see any reason why anyone would want to copy me when they have their own unique qualities that are quite different to my own. However, upon further introspection and contemplative prayer, I think I now understand why. I think people develop an instinct to mimic retainers because we become humble representatives of God who act as walking billboards for how God intends for men to behave. Now, before any of us get too ahead of ourselves or get too much of a big head, let us humbly note that this light that shines forth from within us is the light of God and not ours. The energy we embody as light bearers of God has an almost hypnotizing effect on the people around us. Whether you like it or not, people will be attracted to this new light that you carry. And even for reserved men like me, you become the standard bearer of your surroundings without having to try all that hard, whether you like it or not. In my private life, I had to get a new car a few months ago because the couple whose car I was driving, for free I might add, were back in town and needed their car back. After a brief search, I found and purchased a wonderful German car that suits me quite nicely. Within weeks of my purchase, this lady who is always all up in my business at work goes and purchases the same make but different model of car I just bought and feels the need to show it to me. Like, what the hell? And she wasn't the only one. Someone else at my company also bought a brand new truck within weeks of me getting a car as well. I thought it was so strange and hilarious that as soon as I got a new car out of necessity, a few folks decided to get rid of their perfectly functional cars for brand new ones. I find that there are roughly two camps of people who seek to copy you as a long-term retainer. The first group you will notice is those who genuinely like you and honestly would like to learn from you. These types will also freely offer you some sort of value in return because they really appreciate you. You will find this group of people an absolute joy to engage with you as long as you exchange mutually positive energy with them, which is usually what happens because these folks are really good. The second camp of people also admire your style and demeanor, but their enormous pride also makes them very envious and jealous of you. These types will secretly try to copy you and very rarely give you credit, or they may even talk down on your name and do all kinds of other weird things. This is the group of people that you should really be careful about. Now, while it might be flattering to be the standard bearer of your surroundings, a word of caution is appropriate here, especially when you are dealing with prideful people who want to copy you. These types will try to copy you and will get incredibly frustrated when they inevitably find out that they cannot copy you effectively. For some of these folks, the frustration might get to at such an elevated level that they might actually try to harm you in some societally acceptable way. They might conduct a smear campaign to try to get you to lose your job, or may try to insult you and provoke you to anger. If and when this does happen, it is important to remain calm and remember the protection benefit of your semen retention practice. No matter how hard these folks try to harm you, they'll just end up playing themselves as long as you keep your behavior in line with God's will. You can't be out here as a son of God, a retainer, spazzing out, yelling at people, getting into, verbal arguments and confrontations and all that kind of stuff. Now, that being said, you don't need to be a doormat. Simply state the truth in a firm and authoritative way, calmly, and just watch as things fall into place. Don't go back and forth in pointless arguments with them or try to plead your case or try to convince everyone that you aren't the arrogant asshole this person says you are. Just cast your worries onto God, keep yourself calm, and steadily show your true, righteous, and benevolent character on the daily. It might take a few months, but people around you will eventually start to see who the real problem is. Eventually, their attempts to harm you will explode right in their faces as you get elevated even higher. In conclusion, my dear brothers, retention makes you an admired role model for the folks around you. It is a very serious responsibility, so please make sure to bear it with grace and humility. Till next time, my brothers, Godspeed, and remain blessed. Brother Cooked. As usual, do your boy a favor, like the video on your way out. God bless you all.